Yes, many years ago, when I first started getting involved with the supernatural, it started with my mother. My mother used to tell me stories of ghosts when I was very young because she sincerely believed in ghosts because she had, her own personal beliefs in them because she's seen things. And my grandmother, she was a great believer in ghosts as well, although I never met her because she died very early. But I never really believed that, I would in the future become part of what would be known as the Ghost Walker of York, who got famous for it when I first started them 44 years ago. But as time went on, as I started to look into the stories, of course, I started getting involved in with other people that were interested in the subject. And there was a gentleman called John Mitchell who wrote a book called Ghosts of an Ancient City, who was a historian at St. Peter's School in Clifton, who in fact taught school there where Guy Fawkes was educated, the man that I mentioned earlier with the gunpowder plot and treason. And we used to go to his house once every week, where there were only 13 people, unlucky for some, who would sit around in the room, and we would do experiments to do with the supernatural, such as telepathy, psychometry, where you could hold an object and that was old, that once belonged to somebody, and close your eyes and say the first things that you saw, to see if you could find out about the person that once wore the ring or owned that object maybe 100 or 200 years ago. And often we were very right.
So you think anyone can do this at home?
People can try that. Psychometry is quite an interesting thing to try. If you've got a personal piece of jewelry that belongs to somebody and you hold it, and often, if you close your eyes and really dig deep, you can see the past of the person that once owned the ring and see things and tell that person what you're seeing. And if you're right, they will tell you. So we did experiments with telepathy, psychometry. We did all kinds of experiments to see if we could prove that there was anything that could be obtained from experimentation to do with the paranormal and the occult. But I must say, we never did a Ouija board. That was completely barred from the room.